Hey, you guys, it's Mo. It is Friday, and I figured we would watch some cop cams because let's be real, we all might need a little bit of a break from the sad, depressing news. There is no cordon. I am stuck here trying to make sure we have enough internet so the kids can do their asynchronous e-learning. Oh, wait, not asynchronous e-learning, actual instruction e-learning today when we've had, count them, 0 flurries. So, welcome DK Cripple and Dark Argyle. Yes, so I figured, how could I say no to this first video? This is from, I want to say Code Blue Body Cam, but when you're too drunk to realize you almost hit Kamala Harris. The kids, they decided to cancel school today. We're not supposed to get snow until about midday, uh, closer to maybe noon. And I guess the schools were really nervous about trying to get kids home in snow, so they chose to do e-learning. But the 2 boys in private school, they're fit for class. They're like, "We don't see the snow coming until later in the afternoon. We might end school early, but get them kids to school." And I was like, "Why can't I get all them kids to school?" Alrighty. So, I don't recommend getting so drunk you don't realize you're going to run into a presidential candidate, but let's see how this guy plays this story.
Rally in Brookfield, Wisconsin, energizing a crowd for her presidential campaign. But as her motorcade made its way to the airport along I-94, a vehicle driving in the wrong direction approached, narrowly missing the convoy by just feet. After passing 29 vehicles and
how drunk do you have to be going the wrong way on the freeway and just assume everyone else is an asshole? Like, gosh, why don't these people learn how to drive? If every just quick note could be helpful, but if you're the only one driving on the highway that way, you may be the problem.
involved in the escort, a Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputy at the rear of the motorcade quickly stopped the vehicle, identifying the driver as 55-year-old Wayne Wacker, who appeared to be heavily intoxicated.
Okay, Wayne Wacker had childhood trauma. Do you imagine that you had the name Wayne Wacker and you made it through middle school with your soul intact? This man gets a pass. You have the name, Wayne Wacker. You just never had a chance.
Intoxicated.
All right, let's get one of those blockers up there. Give us updates now if you can on channel 1. Keep the air clear.
I love that name. We should always talk about Megan's hair.
Do you know where that Broadway driver stopped at? We're stopped at 16th Street.
Upon making contact, an open Miller Lite beer can was clearly visible in the center console.
Miller Lite?
Is he? I think he's got him. He's a Queen's got him.
Sir, your pockets are not on your move.
You got ID and everything?
I didn't get anything.
Hey, you got your ID on you, sir?
What?
You got your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need that.
Is that some Axe body spray? What kind of cologne is that? Or is that bear mace? And those are some Sarah Boone legs if I ever saw them. I mean, if he had pink shorts on, he would be, Sarah Boone.
Is it in here? Your ID's in here? I don't think so.
Sorry, Lexi.
Where are you coming from tonight, my boss? You don't know? Clearly too little too much to drink, even with your Miller Lite here, huh?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it sure does. Still having trouble finding your ID, huh?
Well, it got lost. Look, his ID is hiding. Don't be mean to this man. He has no idea where his ID has hidden itself.
Can't find it? Why do you keep pointing to that? I didn't need your ID. I don't care what's in there.
Officer, he is trying to tell you that the second entrance into Narnia is in his glove box, and Mr. Tinselbaum has it, a mean fawn who's gonna trade him into the White Witch. I mean, honestly, why are you asking this drunk man question? Just be kind to him. He's confused.
You let the pilot car know it's going to be an R1. Oh, no, still not it.
That's your American Express there?
I'm gonna go back to the pilot.
Pokemon, I believe he might be a Vikings fan, like the football team. So I'm guessing, or he is a Viking, and that's why he's there. I love this cop. Oh my gosh. I need to take a screenshot of this man's face because he looks exactly like the very, very disappointed and irritated Indian dad from, that meme picture where he is just like, he looks exactly like disappointed Indian dad meme picture. Like, come on, Larry, what did we tell you about drinking, driving the wrong way on the freeway, and almost running into Kamala Harris? We have talked about this, Larry. You drink your Miller on the back roads.
What's up, dude? How you doing? Good.
Okay. Sir, Littlefoot got to the Great Valley before you found your ID. What the hell? And he had to fight Sharptooth. Where did you put your ID?
He's looking for his ID. It's taking him about 10 minutes to find it.
I got you. It's not next to that open beer right there. That's fine, man. Just go ahead and step on out.
Yeah, you can hop on. We're keeping him in there, but you can hop on out now. Hop on out of the car. Hop out of the car. We'll talk with my partner.
No, let's get him out first. Let's get him out. That's fine. So unbuckle your seatbelt, sir.
There are so many questions. Did he
Yes,
he unhooked his
All right,
seatbelt?
man. We're gonna go back this way, okay?
Yeah.
Just gonna keep a hand on you, man. You're kind of unsteady on your feet, okay? We're gonna walk this way, all right?
Yeah.
Right here. Where you coming from, man? Huh?
Down south.
Down south? You know you could have killed somebody, right? Going the wrong way in traffic, man. A very busy highway here. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
Couple of beers.
Couple beers? How long ago?
Okay. To be very fair to him, a couple of beers, this would be tipsy. Mo would be incapacitated, incommoditated. She would be out. I have a very light tolerance for booze. So a couple of beers, I'd probably be here. But now, I don't mean to call you a liar, sir, but it seems like more than a Sarah Boone, Mad Dog 2020 bottle has gone into your system today. Far be it from me to question you.
Tonight? Okay. What's your name, man?
Wayne.
Wayne? Wayne what?
Whacker.
Whacker. All right, man. So what's going to happen now is we're going to put you through a series.
Kudos to the professionality of these cops because, dear Lord, would I not be able to hold it in if the guy said, "Oh, my name is Wayne Whacker." I'd be like, "Well, I see why you drink." Again, reason number 11 to 12 billion. I am not a police officer. Thank you, Justin Smith, because I was wondering when the Vikings had gone to Morocco. I was like, I don't remember the Vikings going to Iceland or Morocco or Spain, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but is Wayne any better? I mean, well, or Willie Whacker. I mean, they didn't name him William, so his parents at least didn't lay that on him.
So field sobriety test to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay? Is that something you'd be willing to do?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. All right, so some other people want to come talk to you. And
Sobriety test? Hell yeah, brother. I'm right there. Okay, at this point, do we need the sobriety test? I mean, I enjoy watching people trying to do the one-legged hokey pokey as much as the rest of us. But at this point, do we need to do the, public dance of sobriety? This guy has been the most enthusiastic about the field sobriety test of this up to this point. He's like, anything to avoid me finding my ID.
Then we're gonna get that process started, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You got a PPT? Okay, I'll go and start it to make sure we get running.
Okay. All right, Wayne, how about you lean against this wall right here for me, okay? There you go.
He'll have one. We'll need your we'll need your PPT.
2:30. Anybody give you a play yet?
No.
Okay, so riddle me this, and I'm not a police officer. We've already explained that I would be grossly unconstitutional. But I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 police officers for this one man to do the hokey pokey of drunkenness. I am confused. That is all.
Wayne, what's a good telephone number for you?
Due to the nature of the incident, U.S. Secret Service agents responded to the traffic stop to speak with Wayne.
So like I said, man, some people want to come talk to you, okay? And then we're going to go through the other process, what's going to happen next.
Imagine being drunk as hell and you can basically can't even put a sentence together and realize you're gonna get talked to by the Secret Service. I mean, can you imagine? Well, I can't, but this guy doesn't have to.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to want you to perform some field sobriety tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be them right here.
All right, cool.
841 dispatch.
Guys wanna hop to a while? You guys wanna hop over? Wanna bring him over here? So it's him right there, that's the driver right there. He's
Oh. Dang it. Happened.
Identifiers, obviously.
you give these guys his info. He'll have his info right here.
Wait, do you remember where you got on the freeway at?
Yeah, right down the road.
Right here?
Well,
Okay. Where were you?
I love how he's talking like y'all are the dumbasses. Look, I know where I got on the highway, your officerness. Listen, officer, I got on back there and I was driving to my house. Everyone else was driving the wrong way. Can you believe it?
Like, where were you headed from? Do you remember?
yeah.
Where were you coming from?
I'll print it out. I'm just gonna make sure.
He's gonna print it out for you. He's gonna give you a printout with all his information.
Okay.
down a gay bar down in.
Gay bar downtown, or like where?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this poor guy, all his tea is just getting spilled. He loves the Vikings, the band, and he likes to drive wrong ways on long freeways. If you like pina coladas, give him a call. Let's get Wayne Wacker a date. I'm sorry, sir. This is too funny to be real life. Is this a prank? Is Ashton Kutcher gonna pop out of my closet and creep me out? What is going on here? There's on the nose and then there's on the nose.
Well, if you take 25th, exit,
You can spin her.
to the left, and you can hop right back on.
You can just get right
It
back
is
on.
Snowmageddon, except it hasn't snowed here yet.
Hey, somebody else was making a
Expert, I would like to sue my kids' school system because there has been not one single flurry, yet 4 of my 6 children are out of school. I am suing or day drinking. I can't figure out which. Once I let you know, I will figure it out. Welcome, expert. Let's get back to Wayne Wacker's unfortunate wrong turn after the gay bar. Because as you do run the wrong way on the freeway in Wisconsin.
violator. Stop right when this is going
Yo,
on, right?
this fucking Montalongo,
That's
dude.
why I said dude.
Dude, that's like the third one they did, dude. I'm like, come on, bro. Especially when they're moving, like, bro, come on. Especially like some shit like this happens.
This is the reason why.
Yep. right, Secret Service all good?
They're coming back. They were going to talk to him first.
Oh, okay. All right, I was going to get these fields going.
No, yeah, just wait. They're just waiting around at 25th.
Yeah, I'll take it, bro. It's my zone. Was it in the center council or where was it at?
It's there.
It's there? Okay.
Okay, I am confused. There have still been 87,000 cops and not one daggone hokey pokey of sobriety done. Secret Service, yes, let's talk Megan's hair. This video is titled When You're Too Drunk to Realize You Almost Hit Kamala Harris Head On. I did see that, and everyone who lost their house, the place where, they made memories with their families, regardless of how I feel of you as a person, that is a great loss. I even feel sorry for Kevin Spacey. And usually I don't. My heart must have grown 3 sizes today. Who knew? But I have to take all my newfound empathy and go, drive the wrong way on the freeway like this guy, then lose my ID.
Out of traffic in the board with State Patrol.
They showed up for right there.
See a motorcade go by?
What?
See a bunch of cars go by when they're going the wrong way?
Yeah.
You didn't see that?
I have looked by take that.
Look, I was listening to my jams. I was not paying attention because it is Saturday and I'm here to partay. Yes, expert. Be safe. Be careful. If you guys are in the affected area of the winter storms today and you don't have to go out, consider staying off the roads. You cannot drive on ice. I don't care if you have a 4-wheel drive. I don't care if you have the bestest car ever. It's not going to drive on ice. You're not going to get traction. So, be safe, be careful. If you can stay home and bundle in, stay home and bundle in.
Copy that 2584. You got me.
Where you coming from? Car? Home? All right.
Sir, you just said you came from the gay bar. Now you're saying you came from home? The Secret Service doesn't care. No one cares. Just tell the truth, sir. How much do you have to drink? Like nothing. Dr. Pepper.
Great.
2 beers.
Dico is suspicious. 979
The secret agent, the special, the Secret Service was like 2 beers. Okay. All right. It's like when I tell the doctor that I'm working on my cardio, when what I really am doing is just working my abs to try to get a chip when I'm laying on bed. But I still count it because, progress makes perfect, We'll work on it. I'm going to get an ab one day.
The other Kamala Harris is in town.
Well, I guess I did.
For them sealed out against to get the driver right on the
Why are we going the wrong way?
Okay, note, Mr. Wayne, you may be seriously funny in your real life, but the Secret Service are not people that will take your jokes. So maybe don't, start laughing and say, oh, maybe that's why I was driving the wrong way on the highway. Because that's called a big old felony and a federal one.
On the highway because you're drunk? What?
Probably.
Drunk.
Do you remember what entrance you came up on?
What?
Do you know what entrance ramp you came up on? You don't remember any of that?
That's what we're waiting
Did you actually have to
on.
make contact with it?
No,
Stop.
I was about to.
Oh, yeah. There's no choice.
Right. You stopped.
Good. You're probably like, oh, shit.
And then he started to turn to the left, and I got right up on him that close.
So he was going to try and go around you, essentially, yeah.
Well, my plan was here.
Hell yeah. You got it. This is the best time.
That's why all the cops were there. They were really, really upset that they didn't go demolition derby on this guy. Well, Anders, I am not quite sure because he did tell one of the first police officers that he was coming from a gay bar down south, but he told the Secret Service that he was coming from his house. And after he briefly tried to joke with a Secret Service officer that maybe that's why he was driving the wrong way, well, Kamala Harris being the reason, he was like, no, I'm just drunk. So we're pretty sure he's just drunk. And the pictures from the fire are just you honestly think you're looking at a movie screen. You think you're looking at a set because it's so hard to process the pictures you're seeing. Let's get back to Wayne Wilson. I wanna see and the mystery of the Schrodinger's gay bar. I need to solve this case.
There's no ID other than his yes leg.
MPS.
Pretty got him.
He's a teacher. Wonderful. He works for the school system because of course he does.
Back, I think. Queen did. Yeah, Queen got him back.
MPS.
I have no clue.
Great.
The teacher.
What?
Passport?
I didn't. No.
Do you have a passport? No?
No?
Okay. What's your height, weight?
I'm fat.
So I'm gonna ask you.
Okay, Wayne, you got me. I've fallen back in love. I've fallen back in love because Wayne is at least, self-aware. Because they're like height and weight, and he's like, "Look, sir, I'm fat, all right? It is what it is. I'm just a big boy, all right?" That is true. That is true. Valhalla, I will never understand why they're just not funnier. I'm liking this circle thing. I feel very targeted. But you guys don't get to see me talk with my hands all the time because my husband has asked me to put my hands together and try to talk. It doesn't stop me, but I hit less things in my exuberance.
A bunch of weird questions. I gotta ask them anyway, so just bear with me.
Yeah, of course.
Are you motivated by any kind of extremism group? No. Are you involved or associated with any kind of groups?
No.
Like a military group or like anything like that? Are you a gun holder?
Oh, that cop bravely
A gun
plays.
holder. Like, do you have a concealed
No.
carry? Do you own weapons at home?
Not that I
Anything
know
like
of.
that? You don't have any guns at home?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
I got a 12 gauge.
Is that just for protection on the home? You don't take it anywhere else? You don't go anywhere else?
No, my uncle gave me.
My 12 gauge is my concealed carry, sir. You figure that out. And they sent intern Secret Service agent. Good morning, bad duck.
What about mental illness? Do you take any medications? Have you been diagnosed with any, like bipolar, schizophrenia, anything like that?
No.
Have you ever been to, around any kind of Secret Service event, like a rally, a political event? No. Nothing like that? Again, fair questions. Do you have any undue interest towards assassins, murderers, mass murderers, anything like that? No? What about friends or family?
Oh, hell, I would fail that question. Ma'am, do you have any undue interest in crime and murderers and assassins? Well, I love true crime. No, don't look at my YouTube channel.
Married? Got a wife? Divorce? What's your ex's name?
Were you working 2 nights ago and I got my OWI 6? Oh. I got an OWI 6 on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, it's off this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling you, dude.
Yeah.
I am not sure I will have to
I had
ask
like
you on that.
8:15.
Oh, really?
Just cruising down 43, going 45 and a 55, just putting along. But I'm like, what the? See O2. I'm like, oh, light them up. Hell yes.
Man, dude, I only got like 7 for the year, dude.
O-dubs?
Yeah, it's hard on second shift, dude.
It is. It is. Because how many times are we at the end of our shift and you just want to
Get home on time, bro.
You fight those demons? Like, do I start? Do I just want to make sure because I've got to work in the morning? Or
Especially if it's not like super obvious. You know what I mean?
yeah. First on 30, you just think, oh yeah, you just.
Well, there you go. It is apparently really, really hard to find drunkies in Wisconsin on second shift. I'll light a candle for them. I'll light a candle.
check it out. Yeah, you just check it out and C10.
Can I go or what?
No. We still got to do those field tests on you. Obviously, that was the Secret Service agent. Now we'll do our business shortly.
Okay. What? There's other people pulled over or what?
Nope, that's all for you.
Wayne has yet to grasp the situation here. He's like, were you getting all the other a-holes that were driving the wrong way? He has yet to grasp any of the situation. His head is going to be so hurting in the morning. I have been tipsy before. I have had children before. Well, I mean, the two are closely linked for me, but I have never been this drunk to where I completely missed that I am being questioned by the Secret Service.
Really? Yep. Man, you're driving the wrong way on a very busy highway, man. This is one of the most populated highways
with the federal government concerned about it.
Wayne is over here like, are you punking me? Is Ashton Kutcher gonna pull out? This is crazy. Y'all are pulling my leg. I was driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yep.
Do you still work for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
What the hell is it called?
Valhalla, on the very positive personal note, whenever I conceived a child, whether tipsy or not, I never got questioned by the Secret Service. So, it swings and roundabouts, but I'm okay with my life choices. Yeah, he's surprised. He's lucky they didn't go full delete thy enemy, threat.
No, I'm asking for it's called Extreme Fuel.
Where's it located, Wayne?
No, it's called alright. No, wait. What art did you teach or what do you do? Yeah, what grade? What I teach for like K4 to
What is this? Viking World Tour.
Time you got, Tom.
Time I got?
What is that? Is that a band? Viking?
8:49.
No?
You don't wear a watch?
I broke it.
Come on over.
Make sure you come on over here.
Yep.
Take care, man. Thanks, guys.
Wayne's like, why no fist bumps for me?
yeah, no problem.
Load this.
I'll do my best.
All right.
He was subsequently transported to conduct standardized field sobriety tests.
Yay, it's the hokey pokey of drunkenness. I love this part.
All right, Wayne. Take your time, all right?
No problem.
I got you. Remember me? I was over there with you, all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Confession, but has anyone ever watched these videos and then attempted to do the hokey pokey of sobriety? Because I can contend that I'm pretty sure dead sober, I cannot achieve the feat of holding my leg, up for 30 seconds and gauging the time correctly. And as far as saying the alphabet backwards, there's just no way, sweetheart. I can barely say it forwards. I've got dyslexia. I'm gonna mix it up anyway. Sober.
What's the deal?
All right, remember what I told you, Wayne? We're going to do some field sobriety tests to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay? So my partner's
not
gonna,
driving.
Well, you were. So my partner's going to explain that to you, okay?
I'll explain it to you, okay?
Wayne makes a cogent point. Why is he arrested? He is no longer driving. I say take these shackles up off this man. Let him go. He is correct. He has made a salient point. He is no longer driving. He is now just drunk. Wayne, you make a good point.
So, all right.
Oh, there you go.
Before we get going here and run through these tests, so the reason we're stopping you, obviously you were going the wrong way on the freeway, okay? You almost came head on.
I would have to explain to cops too.
Okay, right. We just want to ensure that you're okay to drive tonight, okay?
Yeah.
We're just going to run through a field sobriety test.
No problem.
And then if everything checks out, we'll get you on your way. Sound good?
They are making the intern do this. I mean, at least Wayne is a kind of just go with the flow sort of drunk. He's not belligerent, which is good. But they are making the trainee do it.
Yeah. Okay, Wayne. Before we get started, do you take any medications at all?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay,
He's a fan of the bike
I'm
being.
diabetic.
I'm
A lot of shit.
Okay.
Like 8.
Okay. Do you remember what the names of the medication are?
Yeah.
You want to list them for me just so I can?
Oh my God, man, they're unbelievable.
They're unbelievable. I got
Yeah, it's
just can't remember them at the moment.
well, no, oh my God, they're pretty heavy.
Okay. All right. I got you. What was your last dosage that you can remember that you? How about any major surgeries in your lifetime? Have you had any major surgeries? Or
Yeah, hell yeah.
So for this first test, you see the blue light here?
Wayne is sure that many things have happened in his life. He's just not sure of the context or, well, the details. This is like watching Memento, only there's no Hollywood actors. We're watching this in backwards. We're gonna find out where Wade, lives after this. He's gonna be so shocked to find out where he lives too.
On the blue light, okay? So I'm gonna just have you keep your eyes on it. I'm gonna move it side to side.
Yeah.
Wayne, during this exercise here, I want you to keep your head straight, but I want you to follow it with just your eyes, okay? Remember what I was saying? Wayne?
Am I doing it right?
Nope. So remember what I was saying? Just keep your head straight, okay, and just follow it with just your eyes.
Oh, just mine.
Just your eyes, okay? So you're still keeping your head. All right.
He did a great job. I mean, just a great job. Also, how long are these male police officers' nails? He has nails about as long as I do. Now, granted, I suck out loud at being female. I can barely grow my nails. This is the first time I've had polish on them in like 6 months. So I suck out loud, but he has longer nails than I do, and I'm irritated about that. But no, Wayne, you're not doing a great job with this. This is not your most solid test.
So I need you to keep following it with your eyes, okay? The best you can. You still see the blue light?
All right, this would be why I would fail the sobriety test even if I was sober, because I would be making faces. As you guys know, my face is bold, underlined, capitalized. It is in all caps. So I can imagine they'd be like, "Stop doing that with your face." And I'd be like, "That's just my face, Your Honor, officerness. Did I tell you I'm a klutz? I'm not drunk. I just tend to verbally vomit weird things. Like if it's a non sequitur, I'm not drunk. I'm just spazzy." That's generally what I tell people.
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
So what I'm going to have you do, okay, I'm going to have you place your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe, okay, on that line that's right in front of you. Okay. Nope, don't start walking yet. Okay, I just want you to stay in that position. When I say begin, what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, Wayne, okay? 9 down, turn around, series of small steps, 9 back, okay? So it's going to look like this. So 1, 2, 3. I took 3 for demonstration. You're going to take 9, okay? Don't stop the test until you're done, Wayne, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2,
So
3, 4.
I think 9 is to give you a good chance to gauge the sort of foot pattern, and also it's it's not a number you would pick out normally. So normally you would pick 5 or 10. So if you're drunk, you're not going to pay attention to that it's 9, not a number that you normally get. But who knows? And now I'm jealous. Now I want beef jerky. Dang it. Wayne is doing a pretty good job, except that, his hands aren't down and he's not really stopping between steps and he has chicken legs.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, you all done, Wayne?
Yeah.
All right. One more test for you, okay? This next test is called the one leg stand, okay? So it's going to be either leg. You're just going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground, so it'll be about here, okay? Just going to count
I'm
out
so
loud.
sorry,
1,001,
Yvonne. That's
1,002,
terrible.
2003, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop, okay?
1, 2, 1. Hold on.
Hey, brother, it's okay. I couldn't do that either. I mean, and as much as I'm joking, this is incredibly sad. He is a teacher. And, he could have unalived, a Secret Service member or a police officer or, God forbid, Kamala Harris. I mean, or just a regular citizen driving on the road. So, as much as it is funny and he does seem like a jovial drunk, it's still not great. But let's see if he can do the one-legged stand. Now, in honesty, I can't, but, I have a cripple pass.
I'm joking.
That's all right. Just do the best you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we'll move on, Wayne, to we got one more test, okay? So this is called the preliminary breath test, okay? So what you're going to do...
He agreed to the PBT, which resulted in 0.252.
And...
Holy shit balls.
Keep long.
I did good.
All right, you know what the legal limit to drive in the state of Wisconsin is?
He's like, I aced it. I got a 0.2 GPO. Not exactly the same thing. You generally don't want to win that test. You don't want to get the highest number. Although I have seen that they have like breath tests that you can just buy for yourself. I would have way too much fun getting myself drunkish and figuring out how drunk I would appear on cops. Which is why I haven't bought one, because with great power comes great responsibility, and I have neither. So Mr. Mo said I couldn't get a breathalyzer, which is upsetting.
Yo,
Okay, so it's 0.08, okay?
I passed.
All right, so you're
I passed drunkenness with flying colors, Your Honor. I'm an honor roller. Sarah Boone, you should call yourself an alcoholic honor roller. Or an honor roller of the alcoholics. Not sure, but he's like, I'll win. Wayne, you have been a breath of fresh air, which is saying something really odd about my viewing habits, because when a drunk man that nearly runs into a motorcade is a palate cleanser, I need to check my life choices.
You're at a 0.252, okay? So that's more than 3 times the legal limit. Wayne, you're going to be placed on arrest for OWI tonight, okay? Wayne, have you ever been arrested for this before?
Yeah,
How long ago was that?
1998.
1998.
Well, you can remember something. Wayne remembered something today.
And then we'll see what's going on, okay?
This is in Wisconsin. This is
While waiting for the blood draw,
Code Blue
Wayne asked
Cam.
for a summary of the events, stating he had no recollection of entering the freeway or nearly colliding with another vehicle. He also claimed he was unaware of Vice President Harris's visit to Milwaukee and had no intention of harming her or anyone associated with her campaign. It was later revealed that Wayne had a prior OWI conviction from 1999.
Can you imagine having to explain to everyone? No, regardless of what the body cam says, I don't believe I was at a gay bar, and I'm pretty sure I didn't attempt to unalive the vice president. Imagine that hangover. Like, Wayne, I'm gonna need you to sit down, buddy. But what did I do while I'm in the police? Let's look at the comments when we're done. Let's see what went on. He got himself, it looks like, a lawyer, so he did at least get a lawyer.
In the end, Wayne was only charged with felony second-degree recklessly endangering safety and received over $2,700 in traffic citations, including one for operating while intoxicated. Since his last OWI conviction occurred more than 10 years ago, it is being treated as a first offense. He was
Way to go,
ultimately given a cash
Wisconsin.
bond set at $15,000. Want
All
a deeper
right.
look into the channel or craving
Let's
additional
look at the
content?
comments, because this will be great. When the Secret Service agent wants to question you on motivations of potentially unaliving the vice president, but you're just a chill guy who likes to drink and drive sometimes. driving the wrong way down the highway, nearly hitting a presidential motorcade escort with a Miller Lite in the middle console is the most Wisconsin thing that has ever Wisconsined. I'd be drunk too if my name was Wayne Wacker, and I think we did establish that that was. Watching the Secret Service guy ask questions about ism motivation to a man driving home from a gay bar blackout drunk is the kind of YouTube content I need in my life. Hells yes. To quote Eric Musser, yes, absolutely. What's your height and weight? I'm fat. I feel that. All right. Code Blue Cam, from whence all hilarity comes. Let's see what. Oh, hells yes. We have an America
In July
t-shirt. We have
2023,
America
police were
t-shirt.
conducting routine patrol during an annual festival.
Y'all, I saw that t-shirt with the cutoff sleeves and the gun show out, and I was just like, sold. My hillbilly heart is aflame. I don't know if you know this about us hillbillies, but we see an American flag apparel and our heart goes all Twitter-pated. Just kidding.
Festival in La Crosse, Wisconsin. During the graveyard shift, an officer was about to proceed through an intersection when he observed a vehicle run a red light directly in front of him. He soon learned that the operator was a 26-year-old male named Dylan, who was allegedly the designated driver for two friends he was picking up from Riverfest. But aside from that,
I'm going to take a quick bet, and I'm not a betting woman, but I'm guessing that Dylan isn't as sober as he claimed to be. I mean, call me crazy. It is a hillbilly thing, that and the glitter paint that they put on bass boats. We are like moths. We cannot fight our attraction. That's why, if someone gets a new bass boat, we are just all a Twitter-pated. It's the glitter.
it's important to note that Dylan has a lengthy criminal history dating back to 2013,
Oh, not a good
with
look.
charges including
Okay.
resisting arrest.
So we have a story time. We're going to go back to this picture because I do have a story time for you guys. Now, in my defense, and I'm going to have the picture up. In my defense, I was heavily pregnant with my 5th child, and my hormones were in charge. I was not. I am actually not sure I was even there. But I decided that Mr. Mo would look beyond handsome bald. Now, I did not know that Mr. Mo had a divotty head. He has divots like potholes on an Indiana street. I love the man. I still find him attractive, but he cannot be bald. He's got like potholes just every which way. It is some rough road on that head. But I still found him attractive. We have 6 children, so it's not like I found him hideodorous or anything. Anywho, now what I thought my husband looked like was, any good-looking bald detective guy from any cop drama. What he actually looked like was this particular gentleman on a Make-A-Wish Foundation last leg. He was pale, he had a divotty head, he was much thinner. We got questions if he was healthy. But there you go. So in my public service announcement, I would recommend to any women who want to change their husband's hair when they are pregnant, remember you are not in charge, it is your hormones, and to check if your husband has a divotty head before you shave him bald. Not that that really goes with anything, but the picture did remind me of my husband being very bald and, well, he looked pitiful, but we had a 6th child, so it's not like I kicked him out of the house. It's not his fault. He just does not have a smooth head. There are divots and canals, and it was not a good look.
History dating back to 2013, with charges including resisting arrest, theft, and disorderly conduct. On top of
when you
that,
have a
he is a convicted
photo
felon.
album of mugshots.
As the officer turned to initiate a traffic stop, Dylan quickly backed into a parking spot. Upon contact, the officer noticed Dylan was immediately confrontational. He further observed that Dylan had glossy eyes and detected a strong odor of intoxicants coming from the vehicle.
Okay, your officerness, it is legally required when you have a mossy oak backwards cap and that particular shirt that you would be at least 2 times the legal limit. You are not allowed to wear both of those together without at least being belligerently drunk. It's not his fault, it's the law, sir.
What's going on, buddy? Any of you guys wear seatbelts?
I have mine on. I had to take it off to get my wallet out.
Okay. Do you have insurance?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Why are you seem mad at me? I'm not. Did you just not see it was red or what?
How's it going?
Dude, you just blew the red, man.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Dude, stop moving. Stop moving.
That video, if you have not seen that video, we will go to that video next. La Crosse, Wisconsin, we are doing a chat field trip. We are going on like the people of La Crosse, Wisconsin field trip. That is what we are doing. Disney, make this into the cinematic Marvel universe. I have popcorn. I am here. Let's get this done. I just need to figure out who Thanos is.
Okay. How much you gonna drink tonight? None. None? Absolutely none. Not even a drink? Yeah, where do you come from? Home. Okay. Dressed like that? No. Where do you guys come from? Home. Yes.
See, that officer is no idiot. He has his hillbilly attractive. I mean, he is out there ready to pick a young filly out of the herd. He has his, mating gear on, that American flag t-shirt and a backwards mousy oak hat, plus the Miller Lite in the back seat. I mean, who could resist? Miller Lite in the back seat? I mean, it's not Natty Ice, but what can you do?
That's not true. Reeks like booze in here. Where do you guys live?
I live down here on the south side.
This isn't the south side.
Near close.
This is the center of the city. This is as central as it gets. South side's past Jackson. You guys have IDs on you?
Of course.
You got ID on you, boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I take a peek at it. Are you the owner of the vehicle then?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Please show your ID
How
on a
much you have
belt
to drink,
buckle.
None.
You have a wristband.
So
you're just down?
I got to pay to get into the concert, bro.
Okay. You haven't had anything to drink?
No.
Nothing?
No. None. Zero.
You typically just run red lights like that?
I didn't know.
I have a question. If you all vote for me for president, can I make the word bruh illegal? Bruh. Can I make that illegal? Because I'm not a fan of hate speech. I'm pretty sure you can run your mouth hole however you want if you're an adult. But I think there are some words we need to outlaw. And bruh would be one. Bruh. I have been called bruh more by people that I birthed out of my body, therefore proving definitively I am not your bruh. And I'm pretty sure you didn't ask me for a bra because that's a whole different thing. So we need to nip this in the bud, all right? And bae. And literally, although I'm an offender, so I'd get rounded up on that one.
Notice it was red.
How do you not notice it's red?
Well, how do I not?
You told me.
It was an accident. Sorry.
So if you hit a pedestrian, it's like, oops, my bad.
Did I hit a pedestrian?
No, but could you easily hit a pedestrian down here?
There was nobody there.
Okay.
I am telling you the truth.
Okay.
I have had zero to drink.
I don't believe you.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. That's your opinion.
All right.
I am legally in a parking spot. You pulled me over when I was parked.
Okay, we're not doing that.
I'm not saying we're doing
This is a completely legal traffic.
I love it when you become a Robbie Shapiro, you become, Mr. Smith goes to Washington. You are like, according to subsection B of the Constitution, I am parked, therefore not drunk driving. I mean, he does make a cogent point. I don't think it's going to work out for him.
Except I pulled over after I flipped around.
That's fine. I didn't see your lights until I was parked, so that's fine. I was parked.
It doesn't matter.
That's okay.
As Dylan continued to run his mouth and reeked of booze, he could have projected a much more refreshing scent to the officers, one that defines him and boosts his confidence. That's where Scentbird can help. This month, I tried 4 unique fragrances from Scentbird.
No. I thought he was going to say he tried to cover up the booze with Axe body spray, which would be horrifying for the officers and me.
5.
He's got a drinking wristband from.
No, I saw. I asked him.
He's like, well, I had to pay to get into the concert. That's not true. You need a button to get in.
Okay, go talk to him. I came up, I had a green light, and then he came trying to come. He was southbound on 3rd, and then he turned east onto Main Street here.
Oh,
What'd you guys
well,
get pulled
crud.
over for?
Okay, guys, I just looked at my
You don't even know.
Infringements on our social.
my text messages. Apparently, they're going to be letting out the kids that were at school early because I'm the best mom ever, but I have to haul behind now. I will probably start this up a little bit later, but I do need to run right now to pick up my children because apparently school is getting let out early. Sorry about that. I was just checking everything and they were supposed to text us, but they just sent out an email because I check my emails. It's Snowmageddon. I think everyone's getting a flurry. Or not a flurry, a frosty. Thank you so much for joining me. This will probably be a regular thing if we're not having a trial Friday shenanigans during the day. If we need a palate cleanser, this is definitely going to be it. And I am a grandma driver, so thank you guys so much. We don't have any snow yet, but it does look like the snow is going to come right around dismissal time. So bye, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, worst mother ever. Just why not send a text or an email? I don't check my emails all the time. Bye, you guys.